initial thoughts after the game?
Yeah, well, first off, I thought that Wagner came out with a really good offensive approach. Didn't expand the zone, did a good job moving the baseball. We talked about it coming into today. It's a veteran offense at the top, and they don't chase, and they don't swing and miss a lot. You saw that today. I thought we were maybe 2 plays away from a shutout, right? I think if Harrison catches that ball, would have been a great play, but if he catches that ball to start the second, we make the play to get off the field there in the 6th. Other than that, I thought we played really well. And, I thought that Lucas Hartman and Joey Colucci did a great job stabilizing the ball game and giving our offense a chance to get going.
What did you think of Henry's start today?
Yeah, I thought it wasn't far away from being kind of vintage Henry. He walked 4 guys in the first 2 innings. I think he might have gone a month and a half walking 4 guys last year. We won't see that very often from him. But what I really liked was him going back out in the 3rd and kind of finding it.
And then, obviously, a lot of different guys in the lineup today that maybe you would have expected a couple months ago. Just where do you think of where this team is right now, just health-wise, and just the number of guys you had to contribute?
Well, I think it was a sign of our depth that a true freshman, Thomas O'Connell steps in for Weatherspoon and plays as well as he does, right? He's going to get a lot of opportunities here over the next couple of weeks while Jake's healing up. I think Tyroli's really close to being back in there defensively. I think, he showed tonight he's further along than we thought he was. Give some opportunities for some guys to get in there and get some quality work.
Obviously, Kyle, that news came out a little bit ago. Where is he right now?
Yeah, I think it's obviously disappointing, but I wouldn't call it bad news because full expectations. He'll be back soon. We're not going to chance it. We're going to play the long game. That's why we waited as long as we did, because we thought there was a chance he might throw. We erred on the side of caution, and we'll work hard to get him back out there. But he's, had a good session today, feeling better and better, and swinging the bat well. I think you'll see him swinging a bat at some time over the course of the weekend, but we're going to be cautious with his arm.
Aiden Harris is a guy that's had a ton of potential. Just what's it like to see him get one in defense?
Yeah, it was really cool. I was really proud of him, man. That big guy, he's worked really hard, and he's come so far since August, and he put a great swing on that next at bat too. The air was, kind of killing the baseball a little bit in those last couple innings, but that ball was hit on the screws too, and he's a guy that, deserved the opportunity to be out there tonight. I sent him a text. I said, hey, you earned this start. Go have fun with it. It was cool to see him have that moment.
And then Zach Jackson, that's a guy that you've mentioned a lot to me. Just see what he was able to do out there in right field today.
Yeah, enormous upside, man. Enormous upside for that kid. He's just now starting to scratch the surface on who he can be as a player. I think he's going to play this game for a long time.
Just, I guess, getting off to a good start like this for you, just what does it mean to pick up your first win in your first game?
Well, what I was most impressed with was just how we handled the moment there in the 6th, right? You get a great at-bat from their 9-hole. Ross gives them a great at-bat. We were strikeout. We were pitch away from getting off the field right there, and he gives a great at-bat. Torres comes up, has a great at-bat. And then all of a sudden we just didn't make a play, and they had some life. They regained the lead, and I just love the response. I told our guys before the game, I said, at some point during this game, something negative is going to happen. Let's embrace it, and let's have a great response. And I thought that was a really good sign of that tonight.
Thanks, Coach.